Welcome back to Real Chat. Maurice Lincoln Churchill Foster, multifaceted sportsman, middle order batsman and off spinner representing the West Indies in 14 tests and former captain of Jamaica, and also they say a talented table tennis player who used to go down to the islands and take on the champions of the island and beat them up. While a cricketer, yes? Maurice, welcome to the Real Chat.
Thanks for the
I am
invitation,
not.
Stratham.
I am not saying a word. Welcome, Mr. Foster. Welcome.
Maurice, many
Thank
people
you.
may not know that you started the game rather late in a day and age when they say you used to be starting from 8 and 9. You started at close to age, what, 14 or older?
Yeah, about 14, 15, around here.
Yes. I made rapid,
But
yes.
because of my involvement in table tennis.
Hmm.
It helped. It helped, Maurice.
What's that?
It helped your involvement in table tennis. It
Yes,
helped your
yes.
cricket.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
How
Oh,
did
yeah.
it sharpen you?
It built reflexes because I was never hit in my entire career by a cricket ball, and I've faced so many cricket bowlers around. People like Weatherall and Charlie Griffith and Dennis Lilly and Andy Roberts and Michael Holding and all these guys.
All right. Maurice, we have invited you
The issue at hand.
to this pitch
Yes,
because we know you're a man who readily speak your mind, right?
right.
There's an ongoing discussion, sometimes rather quietly, sometimes even feverishly, about Jason Holder, his captaincy, and how he maintains his place at the helm of the team. What are your thoughts?
Well, when you look around, there's no one to replace him at the moment as the West Indies captain. Um, his credentials have improved, definitely in terms of an all-rounder. He is the number one all-rounder in the world. I think still hasn't been consistent in the tour of New Zealand in particular. But he got a half century in the final game. So it shows that he still has the ability under those trying conditions to be able to bat and bowl.
Yeah.
His bowling
Yeah.
is a little disappointing on the tour, but
But permit mischief. Should he be retained because there's no one else? Or you believe he should be retained because of particular developments, particular qualities on his part? What's your
well,
story?
he has the leadership qualities with his teammates.
Mhm.
There are occasions when he made some decisions that you wonder about. Someone who's been at the helm for such a long time, you thought that he would improve. But when you look out there, there's no one to challenge him for the position of captain. None of the other players are consistent enough. None of them seem to be too au fait with his teammates. And I think he has a pretty good relationship with the players,
Yeah.
which is also important.
Yeah, Maurice, in 2019 he was a leading all-rounder and batting, bowling, did very well in Test cricket.
Right.
Supplanted by Ben Stokes this year. Is the weight of captaincy weighing on his performances or just the psychology of not winning? Although he had victories out here against England, over there against England, should have done better in 2 other matches where you could have drawn the series or possibly won it.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate as a captain you can't bat for your players or bowl for your players. So you can set fields that, especially for bowlers, where you put fieldsmen in catching positions. He has not done that. He doesn't know when to attack and when to defend. And sometimes his field placement cause a great concern as far as I am concerned.
Let me
But I
ask,
think you,
yeah, let me ask you this because you have answered the question, Maurice. I've
yes,
spoken to Sir Clive earlier. He mentioned that you look around at Australia and other countries. You have people like Chappell, Langley, and so with the players. Why is it that West Indies cannot have some of our fast players mentoring? Because certainly Holder has not had that helping him along and to shore up his weakness, making him a better captain.
well, you have to ask the question: do these players accept?
Do they want to be mentored? Let me ask the question for you. Because
Yeah.
as I said to Sir Clive Lloyd, weeks ago when we were talking to Michael Holding, and me again being mischievous, we went along the route of mentorship. And I said to him, "Are you available?" And he answered, words to the effect, "Curtis, I'm willing, but I don't like to be rebuffed." Is it the attitude of these players as well that's a factor that's preventing effective mentorship?
That is a fact. And if you ask Michael Holding, he will tell you too. Mike is a very proud individual who is not going to go to a player